What's up, Marvel fans? Welcome back to the Cinematic Wonder. Today, we're diving into some seriously juicy updates about the upcoming Captain America: Brave New World. If you've been following our coverage, you know there's been a whirlwind of changes happening behind the scenes. And trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this. So, here's the scoop. Extensive reshoots for Brave New World are happening this year, and reports say these could stretch right up until just weeks before the film's release next year. This level of reshooting is pretty unprecedented for Marvel Studios, which says a lot given their history. In our previous update, industry insider Daniel Rickman revealed that a ton of new footage is being shot to rework major elements like the Serpent Society, the character of Sabra, action sequences, and even plot points and post-credit scenes. It sounds like they might as well be creating a whole new movie. Why all this fuss? Well, the buzz is that test screenings last year didn't go so well, with audiences giving the film a lackluster response. They reportedly felt the action scenes didn't pack the punch expected from a Captain America film, and some parts just didn't make sense. Now fast forward to more recent test screenings, and it seems the audience feedback hasn't improved much. We'll break down where these reports are coming from and clarify some confusion about the screenings. And if you're worried about spoilers, be sure to stick around until the end. There's a lot to unpack, and I promise it'll be worth it. Let's rewind for a moment. It's been 6 years since Steve Rogers handed the shield over to Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon, in Avengers: Endgame. Anthony Mackie is stepping up as the lead in Captain America: Brave New World, directed by Julius Onah. We even got a trailer this past summer, which got fans hyped. But as the saying goes, not all that glitters is gold. According to a recent article from World of Real titled "Captain America: Brave New World Bombs at Test Screenings," reactions have been pretty rough. Attendees described the movie as inessential and flat. In a rather telling move, focus groups were split into 2 rooms, with attendees given either red or green bracelets. But what's alarming is the overall consensus. The reactions have been pretty harsh. So what exactly is happening with these reshoots? Initially, they began in August and are continuing into early 2025. That's right, they're shooting major action sequences and changing key plot elements, all due to underwhelming early test screenings. It's been reported that the budget has ballooned to an astonishing $350 million and will likely continue to rise as marketing expenses kick in. Interestingly, there's been some confusion surrounding the 2 versions of the film. Daniel RPK clarified that those wearing the different bracelets actually viewed the same cut. It seems like they were just split into separate focus groups for varied feedback. So, no 2 drastically different versions were screened, just one version that hasn't wowed the audience. Now I want to take a moment to remind you not to let this feedback overly influence your expectations. Just because a small group of people didn't connect with it doesn't mean you won't. After all, there's a broad spectrum of opinions out there. For example, some folks really enjoyed Joker 2, and that's perfectly valid. What we're looking for in a Marvel film, especially a Captain America movie, is that sense of triumph, engaging action, and emotional depth that resonates with comic book fans. It's concerning to see reports that this film is struggling to hit those marks. If there are significant flaws in the writing, character development, or overall execution, no amount of reshoots or CGI can fix that. This isn't just about flashy visuals. It's about crafting a narrative that feels essential and connects with the audience. Some recent Marvel projects have faltered, and it's crucial that Brave New World doesn't fall into that same trap. We need a film that delivers those exhilarating moments we all crave from the MCU. With all that said, I'm still holding on to some optimism. Harrison Ford joining the cast is a huge plus, and I genuinely believe Anthony Mackie has a lot to bring to the role of Sam Wilson. He's got a compelling story arc ahead of him, especially with 2 Avengers films on the horizon. And let's face it, the landscape of the MCU is constantly changing. The nostalgia we feel for earlier films can't always be replicated, but that doesn't mean we can't appreciate the new directions they're exploring. As we move forward into a new era of Marvel films, it's important to remain open-minded about what Brave New World could bring to the table. To wrap it all up, there's a lot riding on Captain America: Brave New World. The immense budget, Extensive reshoots and mixed audience feedback create a sense of urgency for the filmmakers to get it right. As fans, we want a movie that excites us and honors the legacy of Captain America. But we also need to remember that not every film can hit the same highs as the earlier entries in the MCU. What are your thoughts? Are you still hyped for Brave New World? Or are you feeling a bit more cautious after hearing this news? I want to hear from you in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned because we'll keep you posted as more details emerge. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon and your passion for cinema alive.